You knew it was coming. That scramble to find that hot toy is on. Today on Delmarva Life, we have some of the toys that kids are putting on their lists and what toys you want to avoid.
You wake up, you're running around to get you and your kids ready, and you walk out the door without eating anything. Did you know that move could be putting your health at risk? We learn ways to make us smarter and lower that risk just by the types of foods we choose.
And that food choice can also help lower your risk for developing disease like diabetes. Today, two women share their stories on what it's like living with and dealing with both type 1 and type 2 diabetes.
If you have diabetes and you're feeling even a little bit off, go to the doctor right away. Don't chance it because something can happen so quick.
An animal shelter here on Delmarva is set to close in a matter of weeks, and many of the dogs need to be adopted. We'll introduce you to some of them coming up.
And the band Diamond Groove helps us kick off our weekend. Delmarva Life starts right now. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lisa Bryant.
I'm Jimmy Hopple. Welcome to Delmarva Life from historic Studio D.
And we'd like to welcome our studio audience. Woo!
We've got to give a special shout out to Candace and the Woohoo Girls.
The Woohoo Girls?
Sitting in the front row, Candace and the Woohoo Girls. Can we get another shot of them just to say woohoo? Oh, okay, we'll take care of that. So thank you, ladies, for showing up. Wonderful to have you today.
I'm feeling the love today. I'm feeling the love. I tell you, someone who has been feeling a lot of love lately has been this gal. Take a look at our giant panda.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, remember we've been talking about what's her name again? You say it. Mai Jing.
Mai Jing
yeah.
is the mom.
Well, there are two other new additions to our nation's zoo, the male and female Sumatran tiger cubs that were born at the Smithsonian's National Zoo. Yeah.
There's the babies. He's going to be named here soon.
Here we go.
Here are the tigers.
Yes.
Okay, why are they putting them in the water? It's a very simple thing. They've got to go through a water test to make sure that they can swim before they can put them in the enclosure in the zoo.
Oh.
So that's why they have to go through this. Not they're being mean, say, hey, look at the wet cat. It's nothing like that. It's Bandar and Sukachita.
Yeah.
They had to prove that they could swim, and again, this is the National Zoo. Now, you know, it didn't work out so well for Bandar.
Yeah.
Got in. I mean, they both turned out, they could swim great, which was awesome. That was wonderful.
Well, they will be on display at the zoo in Washington, D.C. starting November 18th. So
take a look at this picture.
Oh my goodness.
This is Bandar. Bandar's not happy about having been pushed back into the water.
He doesn't look too happy.
You could not pay me enough money to be that woman.
Right.
You want to get out, kitty?
I'm going to have nightmares about that face tonight.
I'm going to take about a half of one of your arms with me. Thank you.
Have you ever been somewhere and a flash mob?
I haven't, but I want to.
I haven't either. And like, this is not something new. Flash mobs have been around for a couple years.
Yeah.
Well, we found one that happened just this week at the University of Delaware. Student and faculty got together for this flash mob. It's a U-Dance program, and the theme of it is the 90s. Take a look at this. Imagine you're just hanging out, you know, and all of a sudden you see this going on.
Everybody comes out of everywhere.
And they start dancing. Now, for those who may not be familiar with flash mobs, basically what it is, you know, you go to a public place, you obviously pre-plan it.
Right.
Yeah, and then everyone, a whole group just starts dancing.
Or singing.
Or singing or
whatever.
Something like that, yeah. So, yeah, these guys are actually dancing to songs from the 90s, so pretty cool, isn't it?
See, I'd have been out there in the middle of them.
You would have gone out and danced with them?
I'd have messed up the whole thing. But it would have been fun.
It would have been fun.
I want to say real quick, congratulations to Hee-Jun Choi of Parkside High School. Take a look at this. You'll see Choi sitting there on the far right. He came in first place in the 30th annual Eastern Shore High School Mathematics Competition at Salisbury University. So good job.
Yeah,
good job, Choi.
Good job.
63 students competed in the regional challenge, also awarded the first place team prize to North Carolina High School in Ridgely. So good job.
So many great things going on in schools and hands-on learning for students at Worcester Technical High School in Newark, Maryland. Take a look at this. Is student Cody Bailey rotating the turret of Hardwire LLC's latest prototype of a military concept vehicle. And he's not having fun,
no,
is he?
He's not having fun. What Hardwire was doing was they were saying, you know, we've got problems that we've got to figure out, and this is how what you're learning in school applies to real life.
Yeah, that's important.
And they got a chance to talk to the engineers about how to address a problem, how to come up with a solution, and how to apply it. So all that went on with New York, and thanks again to the Pocomoke company that stopped by to visit.
Yeah, absolutely, making that connection. All right, so we are only, so many weeks away from the holidays?
Very few, way too quick.
Yeah, and this time of year, many kids may have added a Playhouse to their Christmas list. How would you like to give them this one. Take a look at that. It's valued at nearly $11,000.
Nuh-uh.
And guess what? You could win it. This custom house and you can help a great cause at the same time.
Okay.
It's a Bayside Community Church of Pocomoke City is raising money for a mission trip to Guatemala. So they're going to sell raffle tickets for this house. They're only selling 500 tickets, $20 a ticket. So if you're interested, you need to get moving. For more information, go to our website, delmarvalife.com. Wouldn't you be like the greatest parent in the whole world if you got your kid that $11,000 custom house?
So Carol, if you want to win that for me, that's okay. If you know somebody who's confined to a wheelchair that perhaps needs a ramp built, be sure to tell them about it, or maybe you can get in on this Jingle Bell Annual Ramp Giveaway. Take a look here at last year's recipient, who is Joel Tower. Joel has ALS, you probably know as Lou Gehrig's disease. He couldn't get in or out of his house. He didn't have the money to construct the ramp, so he does now. Organizers say the giveaway is open for anyone to enter who's in need and will improve their life by having the ramp. If you're a veteran, if you're elderly, maybe you're a cancer patient or something like that, and you're having a hard time getting in and out, there you go. Tyler Building Company provides lumber, composite, decking, vinyl, graspable rails, delivery and labor. Over $3,500 retail value in materials alone.
Wow.
They say they will secure the necessary permits, and we've got the entry information on delmarvalife.com. You've got until December 1st, so
which is
get in
not
there.
far from now. Yeah.
Veterans Day on Monday.
Yes, it is.
Got a lot going on. Another ceremony that's happening is tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock at the General James Fredard Community Center in Denton. The new memorial walkway surrounding the Caroline Veterans Monument will be dedicated beginning at 11. Going to feature 2 commemorative plaque unveilings as well as a special performance by the 229th Maryland National Guard Band.
Hey, it's a big weekend in Salisbury. Actually, it's a big weekend for the dogs. It's the 60th anniversary of the Salisbury Kennel Club dog shows at the Wicomico Youth and Civic Center. That's going underway, actually. Show started as a one-day event with approximately 200 dogs. It's grown a little bit today. It's a 5-show cluster known as the Eastern Shore Classic in conjunction with Talbot and Maspilian Kennel Clubs, with more than 1,000 dogs being shown all weekend.
Top dogs
Have you
from
ever
all over the world.
gone to that?
Great judges. I haven't.
Okay.
But I'd like to.
Yeah.
It's an incredible show. You need to go. Well, while we're talking about dogs, have we got a few cute ones to introduce you to today? A little bit later on, we're going to meet a few that would love for you to call them your own.
And get those shopping lists ready. Here come the holidays. Many of us have little ones in our lives to buy for this year. We'll learn more about the top toys this holiday season and which dangerous ones you may want to cross off that list.
You know, something else that can be dangerous is the breakfast that you eat every day. Breakfast you might think is healthy. We're going to learn the top 5 breakfast foods that may be harming your health.
For millions of people, diabetes puts their health at risk. We'll find out how you can lower your risk of developing the disease and how you can help those who already have it. Plus, we sit down with an Ocean Pines woman who lost her 28-year-old husband to diabetes just 4 months ago, how it's impacted her life, and what message she wants to share with you. Delmarva Life, we'll be right back.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future. Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897. Your local York and LG dealers, and State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.